This wealthy heiress ended up working as a construction helper. She was forced into a muddy pit by the workers. The foreman coldly led the crew away, leaving her stuck in the mud. In the dark night, Mira sat alone in the pit, just like when she was a child. Curled up in fear, she remembered her childhood trauma. Back then, the last step of a ritual was placing the sleeping Mira alone in a dugout muddy pit, to be picked up later. When she woke up trapped inside, she cried in terror, and carried a deep scar in her heart ever since. Now trapped again, Mira was terrified. She tried to climb out. Hallucinations took over her mind. When Carter appeared like a savior, Mira mistook him for the shabby old butler from the past. Rescued but still shaken, Carter gently brushed her hair behind her ear. Only then did she calm down. But Mira still failed to solve the worker strike, and was scolded by her husband when she got home. It turned out her father-in-law had been forcing workers into non-stop overtime, until one collapsed from exhaustion. That was why the foreman organized the strike. David told Mira to drop the matter, and she agreed. But the next day, Myra's mother secretly contacted Amy through the butler, bringing up childhood memories. But Amy remembered nothing, and was still upset about the stolen wedding dress. She wanted nothing to do with the woman and walked away. When Mira learned of this, she quickly arranged to meet Amy. To avoid suspicion, she lied that Suya was her sister, and said she had always missed Amy. Amy was confused. Mira asked Amy to ignore her mother's requests, saying it would save a lot of trouble. She even asked to be friends with Amy. Amy, surprised and flattered, agreed. Later that night, David and Carter secretly confronted the foreman, trying to pressure him into letting the workers resume. But he refused to give in. So David kicked him into the muddy pit, then snapped a photo, and sent it to Mira during class. Seeing trouble brewing, Mira rushed to the site in the pouring rain. At first, the foreman was ungrateful, thinking she and her husband had set him up. But Mira did not care. When she could not pull him out alone, she tied a rope to an excavator, and threw the other end to him. Ignoring the mud beneath her feet, she used all her strength to pull him out. Both were covered in mud. Carter stood at a distance silently watching her. Mira then spoke heart to heart with the foreman, and he agreed to end the strike. That issue was resolved, but a new problem soon arose. Mira learned that her cosmetics company's raw materials had been cut off again, plunging her into another crisis. She knew President Choi was behind it, so she followed him into a sauna, storming past a pool of men, and marched straight into his steam room.